Hello, guys. It is After, and today on After, I have here with me
Bernard.
Isaac.
The famous Cindy. I'm back. Yes, I'm
the
back
famous.
again.
Today I have new faces, and I have Ben again, and Ben and Cindy. But I'm sure today we are not going to fight, right?
No.
When she brings it,
You,
I'm already.
Today I'm not in the mood for him.
you are not
so-
in the mood for Ben.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So today, what we are to discuss is it okay to have a side chick? A man adults, plenty women, the men to be few. So, as a man, if you have a garden, must you have all the crops in there?
Yes.
For me, I think it's no.
Oh, you have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so ladies first. Let me start from Cindy.
Yeah. You should have a side chick.
You should have a side.
Especially in distance relationships.
Wow.
Yeah. You should.
You should.
Hmm.
Okay.
So when you hear I also have another boyfriend, we are settled. Nobody is going to fight nobody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's good to have a side chick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Ike.
It's not cast in stone. I wouldn't say yes. If you're married, it's a big no. No side chick in marriage. No. Guys, if you're listening, no side chick in marriage. But if you are dating, not even dating, if you are trying to get to know someone, I advise talking to a lot of people, right? Not necessarily having it's not, well, if you are talking to a lot of people, it's not like a side chick thing. But if you settled that I want to go with this person, then go with that person. Don't have anybody as a backup plan. If this doesn't work out, I'm going to fall on this.
But,
But-
it's good to have backup. So
Yeah. Backup
might
is
say
new.
when-
Not
you're
when it
back
comes to
into-
relationship. You know why?
no.
When you have a backup plan, you don't go out. You don't. It's not.
You are not
It's not
fully
even.
into it.
Yeah, you don't immerse yourself into it. You don't go all the way for the other person, because you know that I'll just give this person a little bit of what I can do. If they don't like it, there's always someone.
But you
can
agree
follow.
with me that an IT person without a backup drive is not a good IT person.
This
Yes.
you are talking about.
This has nothing to do with marriage. You see, she made a profound statement that in a situation of a long distance relationship, I myself don't support the idea of long distance relationship. So for that, if you're in that situation, fine, you can have a backup.
You don't support.
Yeah, I don't support that idea because that one's clearly you just have to get.
But
a
if you
backup
can't do
something.
it, just say that I
there's-
can't do long distance relationship.
That's why I said I don't support the idea.
But
So
you know it's
I wouldn't
not
encourage it. I wouldn't encourage. But if it is not long distance relationship, it means you don't need to have any side chick.
But you know
Okay.
it is not your turn. It
Oh,
was his turn.
okay. Okay.
But what's your beef with long distance relationships?
He doesn't
No.
have anything against it. He just doesn't.
Long distance relationship, I think it brings a lot of mistrust. Or
Have you
Like-
been in one before?
Yeah.
He has.
How would you know?
I don't
Have I
know.
been-
I just want to before the
yeah,
outcome.
yeah. From onset, I tried it. It didn't. I realized it will not help. So I just put a stop to it. It's been a long time. So from that, I
So you
really
can
don't
see he's
encourage
talking
it.
from experience.
I don't
No,
encourage
that's
it.
not. It's not really an experience.
Yeah,
It's just
that
a
is not
one-time thing that
experiencing
didn't
him,
work
yeah.
out.
He didn't even get anywhere.
He didn't
with
get
that.
anywhere, so you
Wow.
can't say
Were
that it
you
doesn't
there?
work,
But
right?
earlier you said something.
Yeah.
You said, say, as a married person, you don't need to have a side chick.
Yeah, it's a big no.
But with that side chick, we can't get Zazie. I mean, we have to call the lady. Have to call the man Zazie and all that.
no.
I mean, and you see, as a man, the women they are plenty,
Mhm.
right? They are plenty.
So are you for or against it? It looks like you are for it.
Be
For
clear with
marriage-
your status so we can be able to
Yeah.
hammer you very well.
For marriage is a big no.
No,
It's a-
marriage is a big no.
is a big no.
But I just want to know why, because a lot of men are doing it anyway.
Yeah, fine, but I'm a Bible believing Christian.
You are Bible believing Christian.
Yes.
Okay, so should we go there?
We can go there.
We can't go there.
We can go there.
Okay, so the Bible haven't stated anywhere that one man should stick to one woman.
Yes. And when you mean stake, you mean marry.
Yes.
Yes. So if you have the capacity to marry more than one, then go for it. But
Is that what the Bible is saying?
Yeah.
No, but the Bible haven't said it anywhere.
It didn't say explicitly that you
Stick
should
to one
stick
woman.
to
But
marry
I,
one.
I
lady.
think people are taking some records from Paul. It says one man, one
No,
wife or something.
Paul said-
I get it wrong.
Paul said, if you can stay alone, stay alone.
Okay.
But for the sake of immorality, if you can't stay alone, then have a woman, marry a woman, so that you stay away from sexual immorality.
Then how come Christians have conclude on a point that one man should have only one woman and that's all?
So that is why it is good for you to have side chicks.
No, I just want to talk from the point of the Christianity.
I mean, look, sometimes your wife can give you a little bit of headache, but if you have a good pillow that you can lie on it, I mean, you go there and then they will pillow you nicely. When you get home,
You'll be happy. Oh.
you see the thing.
So you are in
in
support, eh? But you see, all things being equal, if you have one woman and you are all out, everything, like you give everything, I think it's okay than to have plenty of women, whereas these women are not being married to, and they are just out there.
But the thing is,
You see,
the person who has accepted herself to be called side chick, they don't have problem with it. So what's your problem?
it brings a lot of complications sometimes. You see, from beginning you realize, oh, things are moving smoothly, but it will get to instances where some will begin to become greedy or try to go beyond their limits.
Let me ask Cindy. Do you get greedy sometimes?
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
No.
You understand your role that you're a side chick.
Yeah.
They are not. So what's your problem?
We are not.
Wow.
I'm not one, but we are not.
Women
Not all.
are dangerous.
I know.
Beginning, she will just behave like, oh, I'll respond to treatment. Whatever you say, I will just listen to it. As time goes on, she will be demanding for some things. Let me say during the midnight, though you who are on agreement that during this period or some limitations that you've agreed to, like times she feels like somebody should lie beside her and those things. You realize those things.
That is why you have to have your own boyfriend too. Yes.
So they understand the role of a side chick.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
see, the more you talk about it, you see how complex it is.
Yes.
So it's just easier to just stick with one person.
It is not easy.
It's very easy, my dear. It's very easy.
I don't.
You
think
don't.
so.
What? Okay. Let me ask. Is it because of the problems that may come in your marriage? That's why you want to have a backup plan? Because I don't see the need for a side chick.
You don't see the need.
So
for a
yeah,
side
do you
chick.
have a side chick to run away from your problems? Or
Some people don't
what's the
have
need?
problems.
Let
in
me
their
help you
marriages,
guys
but
out.
Yeah,
do
they
have.
still. They
So
do
what's the
this
use
to
of
her.
the side chick then?
I don't know. to have
let
fun,
me
I
help
think.
you guys
To
out.
find
here.
fun.
One use of it.
Anyway,
I have a friend. Who gave me that, like, the reason of he doing that. He says in our local content. He says, sorry to say, Echekro, Ekum, Kotie.
Yeah.
You get me?
That's
Uh-huh.
true.
And because
That's
of that, it energizes him to
Yeah.
or boost his morale
Yeah.
sexually. So you look at this, it is all targeted sexually. Sex.
And
But-
money.
And
Can I-
money, yeah.
Can I come in?
Okay.
If you are supposed to take everything literal, then that's very bad. Because I understand what you just said, but I don't think it means literally what you just said.
Okay.
It means that, if I can explain, it means that if you do one thing for a while,
You get tired of
you
it.
get tired of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that having one partner would damage whatever.
Yeah,
No, but you see, once what you just said,
Yeah.
I know someone.
Mm-hmm.
He's married,
Yeah.
right? And he can't get over his ex, because how his ex give it to him, the wife does not give it to him that same way.
Then go and marry your ex.
No.
Or it's
So
better to
therefore,
hit your wife.
therefore,
I
he
like
just
that
want to
point.
go hammer the. He just want to use the ex as a side chick.
Uh-huh.
Go get all the styles
Mm-hmm.
that he needs,
Mm-hmm.
but the wife can't give him that particular styles. So these are some of the things that somebody would choose to have side chick, because you know women after marriage, what next?
They just relaxed.
Exactly.
That's one thing.
They just relax.
It's not
it-
every woman.
It is not every
Oh,
woman.
okay, if it is not every woman, majority of them, let's say 90% of them, after marriage, they are settled.
Mm-hmm.
Almost
Or makes you sing.
like after, it gets worse when
It
they
takes
give
only the
birth.
career woman to have
Exactly.
a vision of doing some things.
It gets
new,
worse. It gets
but
worse.
majority just relax.
Relax. It gets worse when they give birth to, let's say, 2 or 3.
Mm.
When they give birth to their last child, that one there, they start and they forget it. If you want to go have
So
it,
you see,
I
that
am.
is not what you are thinking. It is something else.
Okay,
Do you guys realize we are always talking about sex when it comes to
that
these
is the
things?
main thing which is driving people to that far.
So I get it. What is wrong? You can't have everything. Even we even advise yourself not to put all your eggs in one basket. Why do you then want a woman that has all these things? Everyone has a flaw.
Okay.
If your woman can cook, she might not be good in bed. If she's good in bed, she might not know how to cook, or she might mismanage funds. You can't have a perfect wife who can do everything.
Yeah, sure.
You understand? As a man, you are encouraged to choose wisely. You get to know the person. This is what the person has. This is what they can't do, or this is where they are struggling at. Can you live with that? If you can't, then you make a choice. Then, if you think having a bad bitch in bed for you is a good wife, fine. Then, but don't go for, excuse me to say, a church girl who maybe
Pretend.
might not have all the experience in bed.
You'd be
Okay.
surprised.
And then I know some people can surprise you, but
A
don't
lot of
use-
them.
don't use that as a yardstick to get a side chick.
A side chick.
I don't think it's a fair comparison.
For me, I think you getting a side chick brings a lot of pressure on you, because women they themselves, they are very, very complicated, and handling one is not easy. Like my friend here, she's not that easy to handle. Oh. I
How
know.
would you know?
Have you handled her before?
No, I have been, but I can just feel the vibe. How you see.
No,
so
I am not.
So,
but
I
how
like
can you
her
judge a
vibe.
book by its cover?
Yeah.
okay, you let us leave it there. Let's leave it there before she comes on me. But the whole thing is, women are such complicated that it is not easy to. So having one in the house and trying all that you can to stay with.
You're
And-
trying.
Yes,
Wow.
because there are, each day and then there are issues
You
that
see?
happens. There are issues that happens. You see, you have to solve issues, misunderstandings that happens. You see, so with this, and you go in for extra. There have been times I have seen some married couples where, from beginning, the man was doing very well, so he had this side chick, and you see, he treats both parties equally. But the married woman wanted extra because she is married to the man. As time goes on, things change. The man is no more having what she was receiving before. Let me say his revenue was not coming like it used to.
You used to.
So financially, he was down. This is the point where the wife, the married woman, now has the advantage, and now the side chick is nowhere else to be found. The man is now becoming like a home man, and how he wants to be treated, he's not getting it, because now the woman doesn't see him as how he used to be. You see, so this thing sometimes it has its own bad effects.
But do you agree with this statement? Don't cry when you don't have money. Because when
Don't
you get
cry
don't
when-
cry when you
when
don't, have money.
money?
When you get the money will direct you what to do.
Let me be clear with it. You shouldn't cry when you
When
have
you
money.
don't have money, yes.
When you don't have money.
Yes. But when you get the
money,
the money will tell you what to use it for.
okay, I understand.
So the man has money.
That's why he was.
It was
he
okay
yeah.
to have chat.
So now, if you don't have it now,
so
the
if-
lady will
if
not have that time for you anymore.
You get side check when you have more. because you know you can spend more.
And you cannot save that much.
That one there,
Nobody cares.
Nobody
It is your
cares.
choice.
But you know, having fun can with expenses, right?
Sure.
Exactly. So anybody who accepts to have a side chick, you know that there's a extra responsibility that he need to do. Ike, let me come to you again. You said something. You said you cannot have a perfect woman.
Yeah.
You can't have a woman that have everything in there. So if you cannot have a perfect woman, then but if you get whatever that you get, you can get other qualities from the side chick. Since you cannot have a perfect woman,
If you're married, it's a big no. But if you are talking, you want to know
Aye.
which woman is better for you, you can talk to a lot of women. That's acceptable, right?
Yeah.
But to your question,
yeah,
getting other qualities from no,
Yes.
I don't advise. Personally, I don't advise that.
you don't.
Why can't you teach your wife what you know? Or see, guys, marriage is fluid. It's don't let it be like a set standard and you should have this. Even you yourself, you are not perfect, right? You have flaws. There are things you are trying to learn. There are things you are trying to unlearn, right? If you have a woman who is not good in bed, explore, teach her. I want it this way. I want it that way.
Some women
The same
are
way.
rigid. They wouldn't want to learn.
Well, then you see, as a man, you have to take initiative. It's either you are doing this or you are not. If she genuinely can't do certain things because maybe she's impaired or she has maybe some sort of disability and she can't do that, that's fair.
Yes.
But I think if you are a woman and you want to keep your home or you want to please your man, you should be open to trying new stuff.
Yeah.
If it's not going to damage you health-wise, fine, explore it. But there are some things, I know some men who want to try some things that we can't speak about
we
now.
want to speak about.
Please.
Yes, we want to speak
I
up
think
because these
when
are
we go
some
there,
of the
it will
things
be more
that
of,
led
sex
to having a side
talk.
chick and all that. So
Obviously.
we want you to, I mean,
Okay, let me give you a scenario. So
Yes.
there's this story I read, right? There's this man of God, right, who married a church girl. And this church girl was excited because that's what she wanted anyways. She wanted to marry a Christian, right? Especially a pastor.
okay.
So fast forward, they got married, everything is happy. But 2 months down the line, the husband stopped having sex with the lady. Initially, she wasn't bothered because she thought maybe he was going on a prayer retreat or something. But a month got into like 6 months, 6 months, like getting to a year. Now she became worried. Like, why is my man not being sexually active with me? So she decided to take the initiative to talk to the man. And the man, she realized that the man was not enjoying,
The sex,
the
yeah.
normal vaginal sex. Right? He wanted
Wow.
anal, and he didn't know how to tell the woman. This is a pastor. Yeah, he wanted to try anal sex.
Pastors have
Now,
feelings too.
the woman was not happy with it, but she wanted to give it a try. She did the first time. She had issues, like terrible issues. She couldn't
Okay.
sit for days.
Wow.
Hey,
The man was happy.
The man had
They
a
tried
very
it
huge
second time,
mouth.
third time, and now the woman, it started affecting her health, and she was like, "I can't keep on doing this. I'm okay to try it like once in a while, but if it's going to be a constant thing, that anytime we want to get intimate, we are going to have anal sex, it's not going to help me."
there's something wrong with the man.
Yeah,
Now the man
mentally.
is now opting that if you can't do this,
marriage.
we can divorce.
Wow.
Yeah. So at this instant, you have to choose. But I would advise her, if I could, to if it's going to damage her or it's going to give her problems health
Quit
wise,
marriage.
please exit.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Simple.
You
has
can't.
enough.
It's not like you can't do that. It's going to damage your health. And I don't know what sensation the man is getting from anal sex with a woman that is so different from vaginal sex. Honestly.
You know, one thing that I someone told me that about that is that when they have that inner sex, they last longer. But when they have
Lasts longer. As
Yes.
in, like ejaculation doesn't come early on.
yes, they last longer.
crazy.
But when they have the vaginal sex, That one they come.
So vagina is so sweeter than.
Yes. So they want something that they can last
Okay.
longer.
Wait, so what's the point then? Is you honestly, I don't like hard work. I like smart work.
I
Right?
go like, oh, so that is you.
That's me.
Yeah.
So what's the point of going hard or something to
For
get
that
to
long time.
the same finish point when I can just do it here and still get the same results?
Whereas the lady that you are doing with, she's not okay with it.
Oh,
Exactly.
You meet
You
some
see-
people who are okay with it.
Yes, you meet some people, and then men always want to feel yes, I be the king. I win them. I
Wait.
make you go through pains.
That thing,
You know,
it is peer
yes.
pressure.
No, guys, come on.
So,
Charlie,
I mean-
That thing, it is just something.
peer pressure.
Yeah, like in the young stage, guys, fancy such. But as you grow and you date people or maybe get married, you realize those things are not really.
I beg, if he didn't get to explore when he was younger, when he grows, he will explore.
Next canning was kind of bad there. Bachelor there, so yeah. So that's it.
maybe your audience can advise us in the comments, but
Yeah.
honestly, what I know biologically, I don't know if there's any organ in the lady's backside that allows her to enjoy anal sex. Because for me, I know all the sensual organs are in front.
Yeah.
And the vagina. So, and even to be honest, it's just in the first 3 inches. I don't get.
I think
they don't get.
You can't really.
I mean, you're a
speak for
woman,
women.
right? I don't. I don't know if you've tried it before, but maybe you can advise.
I beg,
Is
please.
For her, they
it
should
will
not
be
do it.
it will be agonizing. It will be painful. I know some
It
women
is.
enjoy it, but I mean, sex is supposed to be a pleasure point for both parties.
They are both enjoying.
When in this case, the woman is bleeding. She's suffering from it.
Find somebody who won't bleed. Find somebody who will enjoy.
So why didn't he? The point is, why
Yeah,
didn't
that
he
is- that
state
is
that
way-
in the
way-
beginning?
I don't know.
No,
Then it
church,
means the woman didn't-
you earlier. I'm not cutting you.
Okay.
You earlier said that church girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the culture is no sex before marriage.
Marriage,
Yes.
So there are certain
I
things you
think-
wouldn't know.
We have to discuss this one of these
Yeah,
Yes.
this no sex before marriage, Nangas, it brings a lot of
We have
problems.
to discuss this one of these
guys,
days.
it's
But
non-negotiable.
For today, I think we should stick
No,
to.
are you saying it's not
It's
negotiable?
non-negotiable. It's
not.
no sex before marriage, please.
No sex before marriage.
No sex.
It's not
It's
negotiable.
non-negotiable. You can't
But
negotiate.
don't you think if the pastor has the opportunity to try that with the lady, the church girl, he would know that the woman will get to know that this is what the man's want.
No, the
She'll
the
go around
pastor will
telling
still hide it.
everybody. She'll go around telling everybody that, do
Uh-huh.
you know this pastor? Please don't go close.
But the
That is
pastor
women.
wouldn't try it because they are not married.
He might.
He won't because
He
he realized
might.
from beginning of the marriage he didn't.
Pastors are human beings too.
I know, but
He's trying to
he has
hide
a
it.
sense that if he tries and maybe this lady doesn't agree to it, she will take it out. So he will not. After getting married to the lady, that's when he decided to bring out what he actually wants.
Guys, let me establish one fact, right? Fact number 1. Man didn't create marriage. God created marriage. So we don't determine what the rules are. God does.
That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
You
cool.
understand?
Yeah.
He determines what the rules are because he created it.
He created it. Yeah.
Number 2, when you are dating or when you are talking guys, feel free. Talk about everything. Put the pastor, I'm a pastor aside.
Yes.
Sex
they're
is
man
sex.
too. Yes.
Spiritual things are spiritual. Godly things are God. Talk about everything. Be that open with the person where you get to the point where you talk about sex. It's okay to tell her, look, I find you sexually attractive. When we get married, when we get there, I like to do X, Y, and Z. And maybe I also fancy this. Talk to the person. If the person is in agreement, that's 100% for you. But don't hide some pleasures you have and then you keep it. And when it gets to marriage, you're now like unveiling those secrets. And sometimes
I understand why some men hide tears.
it's
Our
understandable,
society
right?
frown over
Yes.
those things, and moreover,
And women
he's
can
a
talk.
Christian.
Women can talk. The way she will exaggerate.
Seriously, you see, and he's a Christian. He knows very well if he should mention this. purely
He's a pastor.
yeah, he's a pastor.
Yes.
So he won't, unless he has gotten you to that level, like how he was able to get married to
And
a
even
woman.
with that one,
Now,
after she leaves,
yes.
So
the
would
church
you
might not be a church again.
would you rather have a relationship end because you proposed anal sex and she rejected you,
Yeah.
or you get into marriage and you divorce and the reason being that you tried anal sex and she ran away? Which one is more? Which one can you?
I
Can
think
you
the first one is okay.
exactly?
The first one is okay. You see, the pastor was just trying to be smart.
let the person
That's all.
knows you. Let the person knows you. If he will, he will.
Mhm. You see,
That's
there's-
the best way.
That's the best way.
But
Let
it's
the
not that
person
simple.
feel- Yes, it's not that simple.
Yeah.
I mean, and letting people know you can get rejected more. You can get rejected more time, but you
Small.
definitely find
No.
that person that will understand.
But it's not always like getting rejected. It's because sometimes you don't fit in that society. That's why maybe you'll be rejected consistently. But if you fit in into that society,
What society? Are you?
What society are
I'm
you talking
talking
about?
of you being a Christian, and let me say, like as he was saying, and you come out telling people that you like this anal sex and other stuff. That one truly you'll be rejected.
Not
Did you get me?
everybody.
No.
A
Do you
lot
know
of
what
people reject
are
you.
Doing? Do you know what people are doing in churches?
Wow.
Didn't you hear about the scandal?
Ojaba, that
Uh-huh.
issue
So
and that
please,
stuff.
that one, you people should stop doing that.
But people are not
Christians are
realistic.
human beings.
It is
Yeah,
true, but
they
They
are
can
human
do
beings,
whatever.
yes.
Christians can pretend.
But they are the same
You get
people who
me?
go to the club.
Yes, exactly.
There are some people who go to the club.
Let's not digress. Let's stay on topic.
So let's talk about.
All right,
we
so
have,
I think we Cindy is saying that it is good to have side chick, and I'm quite surprised. I'm surprised. I was
Yeah,
thinking
me
the
too.
men
would you be happy if
Would
your
you-
woman has a side nigga? A
side
guy?
nigga.
How? But you are okay
You have
with
a-
you are okay with
a
having
side
a side chick.
Sorry,
You are okay with having a side chick.
I didn't say I'm okay having a side chick.
initially
said
you
it.
mentioned.
Yeah, I
said
didn't
it.
say.
You
Yeah.
said.
I am asking questions that people are asking.
but we are asking you.
You were.
Are you in support of it?
so no, so now ask me if you want to know. Ask
Are
me.
you in support of it?
Am I in support of
Having a side chick.
having a side chick? Oh no.
He's lying. He was in support. So why?
Yes,
Why
I
all
know
of a
previously
sudden?
made some statement which
No, these are questions that people are asking. So I just bring it on board so we can know how. And in fact, I love the answer. Asked question. You said that he is a married man, but you were convinced by the answer, right?
He's a married man, so.
So I shouldn't ask that question. But you see how he was able to answer the question. No, but did you see how he was able to answer the question?
Because he's a smart married man.
Yes. You shouldn't. I'll take my accolades.
He's actually a smart married man. Because the married man might just say something and then the marriage will go and be like, hey, one podcast, like,
I believe in honesty. I don't think we should. Honesty, guys, let's be honest. The backside is meant for one thing. If your lady allows you to go there once in a while, it's a plus for you. But it's not made for that. It's not made for constant harmony. Guys, get that straight. You might be doing more damage than you might enjoy it. That's not what's meant.
But sex supposed to be enjoyable by the two parties.
Yes, that's unfortunately some people find
that's.
pain too pleasurable.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't even hurt. It gets to a point it doesn't hurt. So, with that, it does not.
it has been done.
Yeah, continuously.
And so the cells there has
It is not dead. It is not as painful as it used to. But
Not
it's
tolerant. You can take the pain.
Yeah.
yes,
and
and
then
the
not-
pain is there.
not that
So
the cells
wow.
are dead.
So do you know it comes to a state where you have to put on pampers?
I don't know.
It happens. If it is constant, it is just like this gay guy and other stuff.
Have you ever seen or heard a woman complain that because of anal that she did, now she can't even sit, now she has to put on pampers? It is mostly men.
No, I've heard women say that.
Really?
Yeah.
Then I haven't.
But for me, I haven't though. Yes, I haven't. But
Women
no
have
man.
the several accessories that the women are very good at having now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They can wear the normal pads.
Mm-hmm.
Then how there are these underwear that gives them extra purpose.
Yes.
If they wear that pads and wear the, you will never know.
You never
Women
know.
are very good at hiding stuff. As for men, we right now, we just going to. You can even see we are very bad at hiding. Women, they can cover up, they can clean up, and you will never know.
You never know.
You will never know that's it. A woman.
They know how
You
to.
never-
Yeah, your wife will watch.
But I'm telling the truth. She even knows that me, I'm a very terrible liar. I'm a very.
And she
terrible
is a good liar.
She's a very good liar.
And women are, I think they are created for that.
What do you mean?
Because seriously, you
Women are created
guys
for
are
that.
very good in hiding things. Guys, you feel like, oh, we are hiding it. But it is so clear, it's so obvious.
No, we can lie. We can lie, but we are not good at covering up.
Okay.
Yeah, you can actually catch a woman doing a bad act, and she can blame you for it, and you believe it.
You. That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
You believe it.
It is a gift.
Yeah, so it's a gift.
Yeah,
It's a gift.
Yes.
You guys are,
But not every woman has that gift.
but it is few. And
Those ladies
No,
are
there are lots. There is not few, please.
those
There
who
are-
don't have such gifts. She says not every woman has it.
What? Not every woman
Has that gift.
I agree, but there are a lot.
In Ghana, that's
Yeah.
But you know, one thing is that as a man, if you want to cheat and then go scot free, just get married to or date a church girl or a pastor's daughter.
Why?
how is
Do
that?
you know the
No,
number?
wait. When she catch you, just blame it on the devil. Yes.
it doesn't work this.
Now
Just
you
blame it
know-
on the
It
devil.
doesn't work this.
Oh, it works.
If they get Nigerian movies, that's
See,
It works. It works.
it is in the movies.
It is the
You know, they find it difficult to share their pains.
Really?
Yes, they
It's
find
like
it
you
difficult to
don't know
share.
what
their-
you're talking
No,
about. Do you know what pastors' daughters are doing? Do you know the number of pastors' daughters? Do you know what they are doing?
Okay, so we can
Big.
one million.
Me, I have a couple of them in my area.
I just
If you
hear
see
one.
them, you'll be like, yeah, sure, send them papa yes. Please,
You're
don't
just
go
sure.
there.
Maybe,
Well, they don't know
maybe,
yet.
maybe.
Hey, some people are even prostitutes.
Wow.
Serious.
After casting the demons, they can't pass their
It looks like it because now their pastors' children they don't go there.
I'm
Hey,
surprised.
But
see,
yeah,
Duncan Williams' son.
yeah, okay.
He's doing a lot now. He's trying to change, but he has done a lot.
The thing is,
Plenty.
Oh,
the thing about spiritual stuff is if we are doing something to hurt the camp of the enemy, they also find a back door to hurt you.
yeah.
So definitely, if it's not you, it can be your
Wow.
children.
Obviously, it
someone
won't be you.
in your
It will be
family.
somebody that will
Exactly.
be like very loud to the extent that everybody will be like, hey,
Yeah.
so for baby,
So those kids are possessed.
a lot of
I
them.
wouldn't say possessed, but it's a massive attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not an easy. It's
So
not an
those,
easy.
why would you stress yourself to be a pastor though?
Why do you like stress?
You see,
Because look,
I think you're
the
not
thing is
thinking
about
about
life.
life.
They need to face these things.
No,
No,
the truth is, whether you like it or not, you
Being a
get attacked.
pastor, we have people who are doing it because of maybe finances or whatever.
But
Money.
now those that are being called, those people are different from. Like,
How do you know somebody is cold?
or we have people who are called.
How do you know?
It is not easy to know, but truly we have some people who are called and some are not also called, but they call themselves.
Like that.
You see, some people, their lips are outside so gentle and nice, but
Yeah.
inward, like inside and other stuff, is like this pastor is you talk of. He can preach very well, right?
Yeah.
And then, but you know, in the room, it's a different story.
So because of that, he called himself. He's not a man of
Ah,
God.
but
He's from the devil.
can you imagine
I can't.
what
Yeah, I can't imagine.
God rejected the days of Sodom and Gomorrah,
Mhm.
and you, pastor, you are doing it secretly. Do you think you are being called?
How
No,
do you know?
it's still possible to be called and still have flaws.
You lost. Okay, fine, but now you're not a pastor.
Now you're no more a pastor.
Like agent of the devil.
But there is a gospel musician who sings so well, have a very powerful voice, but he's into homosexuality.
Hey,
But talent is talent.
Yeah,
That's
the
not-
gift is a gift. That one, that's all. Gifts and calling, they are two different.
They are two different things.
Yes.
All right, so I think we need to wrap up on this particular one. So
So, all in all, it's not good to answer.
all in all, it's
Yeah.
not good to have a side chick.
It's not advisable.
It's not advisable.
please take my advice. Give your men the chances to have side chick. You would be free. Please, at least you know who he's doing that with.
Exactly.
So please leave
I
them.
know a very good married woman. When the husband is traveling, he'll give him condom.
For that, I think
Normal.
I
I don't think
think-
that's a
no, no.
guarantee to have a side chick.
it
But
could be a
no,
test.
what will you do?
No,
But-
no,
but-
no,
but-
no,
but-
no.
If you are giving
Yes, you understand that.
No, but you the man.
Yes.
Like, what would you- if how would you feel if you are traveling and your woman is telling you that
I don't trust you, so go and protect
You are a
yourself.
suspect.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And you are confident and you take it, and you go, then there's a big question mark.
You
Yeah,
and
it's-
she will
it's-
count it. If it is not
Exactly.
then you
I'll buy a place. Women are
you
smart.
don't know women, eh? She has something on that thing.
She's here, listen to her. She's
Ah.
telling you, listen to her.
You don't know.
They are all tricks.
They are all tricks.
They are all tricks.
Just to test.
She telling us to have side chicks and all, so that she can also have a side nigga. And you
That's I think that's what she wants.
Okay,
can't
okay.
complain.
You can't
Guys,
complain.
You can't complain.
Obiani Ile. I would ask you this question. Finally,
Yeah.
what must you do to prevent getting yourself involved in side chick?
This one, the answer is one. Pray.
Pray.
Because I'm a married man.
Mm.
Let
So
me use
you
my
pray
father
against
example.
it.
Not necessarily, but you see, it's one thing to know your weakness, right? And all men share similar weaknesses. So if you go out there and you see the doctors, you see. You can't conceive. Even when you close your eyes, it's still in your mind.
Remember, so the
The
pressure.
first thing is, I always tell you, marriage, God instituted marriage, right? So it's before you get married, you go to God first, and then it's commitment to God, commitment to each other. The second. So when you're with God and you have an issue, when you're married and you have an issue, just pray about it. Go to God. And trust me, all the answers are in the Bible.
No, okay.
When God, you're a Christian, He gives you the spirit of self-control. Right?
Mm.
As there is self-control. It means that you need it, but you still need to control yourself.
Control yourself.
Put that temptation under submission. That, hey, yes, I've seen the doctors. Yes, it's nice, but I'll control it.
Else is nice.
And then move
But
on.
some bottles are
It's
some
okay.
bottles are not controllable.
That's their problem. Let them not control themselves, but you control what you can control yourself.
But you see sometimes you see something like who you any crane.
That's
You-
fine.
you want to have
so
it.
Take yourself away from that environment.
Mm.
That's what I tell myself. If I'm in a bus, I'm driving, whatever I'm doing, and I see a woman, I now just tell myself, I'm not looking in that direction until I pass. That's me.
You think it's easy?
It's not, but it's a discipline I've given myself.
It's discipline.
Sometimes I see something I'm like, if I continue looking at this thing, I'll be in trouble. So you know, the best thing is don't look at the right
Direction. Just look at
The other direction. You know, sometimes you're trying to look at the other direction and then still like somebody is trying to push.
to push it. Please don't.
I feel some men don't really go for what they want, like physically. I don't know why. You go for somebody slim, and now you be chasing after some thick girl. Like, what is wrong with you, men? Like, go for that thick one and stick with it. But some people wouldn't. They'll go for a slim woman.
I know some who are. That's
A lot of men.
Okay, so Ben, let's wrap up. What's say and yes, Ben have a side chick, right? Until then, there was a oh yeah, any ones will have a side chick.
what you have to do as a
Mm.
man is make up your mind.
Okay. Mm.
Making up your mind, you should work towards that mindset. That's when you underestimate cancer. The Bible, there's a portion says that when you see everyone something, how they are feeling or choosing what they want to answer. That very thing, if that's always practice. You realize it is not it is not something difficult. You watch it once, you saw it, then you just it will work. See,
Okay.
I want to add up to what you said. There's a line in there's something Job said. He said, I made a covenant with my eye that I will not look upon the virgins. It means that he acknowledges that they are virgins. And virgins are nice, they are right.
Attractive.
But he has made a covenant. It means that they are still with God. Like, even if I see them, I will not look at it again. I'll turn away and look at something else. As a man, it will help you, trust me. It will help you. There are some guys who like are addicted to porn so much that when they are there and then they have whatever rush they have to look for data and look for porn before they feel okay. Just resist the edge. If it's your own is porn, when it comes, don't watch football. Try and distract yourself.
But football will not sink into
this
your
one also has its own sorry.
head. Yeah.
Because where you are coming from, see a lot of people go through.
You everything you see people you never
I
go
talk.
through. You never go through it, but somebody is always going.
The only one that he admit was the distance relationship.
He didn't even go into it, I beg.
He didn't go.
He didn't even start. So I don't know. He has never been in a situation before.
Okay, so Cindy, I'll end with you. You also say yes, obey have a side chick. Identity, like what kind of identity? Then also yeah, utiminya more side chick no, as we know more.
As a man, you won't have me.
Na so we say yeah, into me bisa say so mama can identity as or prevent it.
Become rich. If you're a rich man, you can have like 50 side chicks.
So work hard.
Yes.
So if you are the wife of
Such rich man, will you allow your husband to share his riches with 50 side chicks?
Yeah, if I'm getting the uppercut.
No, he shouldn't.
You know, one thing I like about you, you are not greedy. You always want to share. I like that about you.
It's scary.
Sharing is caring, yes.
That's where the competition comes.
No,
You
the
can't
person
give
doesn't
50
mind
cents.
sharing.
No,
And go out and give your side chick 50
let
cents.
me break it on the side. So let's say that you are the wife, right?
Eh,
But one of the side chicks is doing more for your husband than what you are doing.
good for her.
So does it mean that she also gets a bigger cut?
No.
No.
Why?
What if it's a
You
wife?
are not married. You are not wearing the ring.
Exactly, but she's doing more than
More as in.
she's probably having whatever sexual encounter.
Good for her. At least
for her.
I am free from that.
Five,
So-
exactly. So she's taking your bread, right?
Mhm.
So she should be compensated for that.
Fine. If she wants to take the uppercut, then I also find another rich man.
So this is a loophole.
Yeah, not me finding a way, but if that is what you are doing, I won't complain. But if I have one, please don't complain.
Don't complain.
Yes.
You know, I like you. Good for boots.
Yes.
Good for
Yeah.
boots.
Hey.
You
You know, I see
be
the contract you're signing. Yeah, take one more. That's it.
all right.
Don't mind him. Take right.
Take,
You can take
yeah.
two. Take.
If you come home and your wife side you guys in the hall,
You just keep quiet and go upstairs. Oh, baby, your food is on the table. You quietly go. You finish eating. If you want to cry, you go inside. You go and cry.
Can I share
As
this
simple as
story?
that.
It's a bit funny.
And were you the one in the situation?
No.
Into your own.
When you have stories now,
He's always having stories. Every
But I think Cindy wants a story whereby it is you yourself. Yes. Yes,
But I
please.
said some previous.
Which one?
Great.
But actually, I don't say my the one.
No.
The one I did a long distance.
You
Yes,
haven't
yes,
in
yes.
that relationship. It didn't start, please.
Oh, it's not
I
true.
beg.
I said it didn't take a long time.
So it didn't start.
Well, it started.
Like for how long? A year?
I put up.
6 months.
I didn't lie. The girl was here. When she left 1 month, I said, long distance, they meet to be.
But I can't. No, independent.
You can't do long distance.
Why?
It's not good for me. I
Why?
can't say for everyone, but for me.
Yeah, I'm asking you why.
you can't stay for a long time without seeing your dearest person.
Yes.
No, but I think he will be the jealous type. You know, the jealous people. They don't.
There's one that I
Sorry?
yeah, you are also getting it somehow correct. You see, I'm a type. I don't like to date a lot of women. You get it. So if I'm dating, I guess
Want to, like, it's only you.
Mhm.
So with that, I have to be talking to you regularly and doing like we sometimes have to meet.
The person have to
Meet for what?
be a talkative with you.
Yeah, I'm that way. But most when you realize a woman who is far from you, sometimes you call and you don't get it.
You don't trust
He's an
it.
overthinker.
Yes.
Maybe what you're
You don't
saying might
trust
be
it.
because- So it could be one
No,
of
you
the ways she
overthink.
doesn't pick them. We have ideas.
Or she
Not
doesn't
all the
pick.
time, but sometimes it happens. And
Yeah.
that one even
It's all the time.
it depends on the
Well, I think-
how-
I think that is
Yeah, yeah,
insecurity.
yeah.
Yes.
No, but you see, as a guy, you must be ready for everything.
Mm.
So,
I-
yeah, you must have. See, you must play every possible scenario in mind. Yeah, every possible scenario you must play. Just so that
Okay.
you are not surprised. But, I mean, part of being a man is like right. Like you make sure the decision you are taking is the right one, and you trust that this person won't betray you this way or that way. There are times you get it wrong, but I mean, your experience, you build, that kind of long experience to get to know that okay, now I can say that I can confidently say that this person won't do this person won't do that. It's very hard to say that. With time, you get there.
You get it. All right. Yes. This is after, and today our discussion was, is it okay to have a side chick? And as you always know, Cindy right here is in support of having a side chick. Ben playing defense, and then I playing defense too as well. As you already know me, I'm a neutral person. So
You
all the
don't
questions,
come off as neutral, please.
all the questions I ask are questions that are bothering people that they want to find answers, and that's why I have gentlemen and then a lady. And as king of ladies, a lady is sitting right beside me. Thank you. Catch you up in another episode. Bless up.